If you freaking don't want to fight, then you freaking might as well stop right now.
Well, that's one of the most amazing things I've ever seen there. Teddy Atlas ran over, got hold of the referee, and then says, I'll get this man to stop the fight if you don't want to fight. And he's a mile ahead. Yes, he did have a bad round there.
Reggie, I don't like
he does
his
drastic
methods.
things, doesn't he?
I've got to be honest, Reggie, I don't like his methods. Quite often in a championship fight, there's a round that passes, and it's the round that decides the whole fight, and that could have been the round. That was the toughest round. Botha come back. So what this guy needs is a bit of encouragement, and he's had a roasting in his own corner.
Eighth round.
Fight could be the main round of the fight, Reg.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a tough round. Botha got himself back into the fight, and I think that would have been a time for a bit of sense in the corner. I don't agree with Atlas's methods at all.
More likely saying, well, don't you think that was Botha's final fling? Now just go out and take care of him, because he's going to be knocking himself out a bit doing that.
That's what you want to tell him. He's got nothing left. That was his last thing. That's the type of things Moorer wants to hear. He doesn't want to get a roasting every time he comes back to the corner. That only demoralises you. And it's been such a good performance so far. And I think the truth is, Botha has used up so much there. He was breathing so heavily when he got back.
So there it is, Jim's scorecard then, 70-64.
I gave Botha a share of the last round, maybe just a little bit kind, but he got himself back into the fight, and in the last minute he certainly threw a lot of punches. Moorer let him off with too many punches, actually. But this is what Moorer's good at. This is what Atlas should encourage.
Jim, he's punched himself out a bit, both, I think, after that. I really do. And, you know, Moorer's got to take over all over again now. Say, well, that's it. You've had your fling.
Yeah, but the job still has to be done.
Yeah, exactly.
Moorer has to pick up the pace and do the job.
He's not doing it.
Good right hook. Just flipped him on the edge of his chin there, just in the point of the chin. See, it's still Moorer driving himself forward. I really still don't see any great problem in what he's been doing so far.
Yeah, well, maybe his management corner made up their mind that he was going to win this fight easier than this, probably. And
I don't think so,
he still, well, you know, they might have thought he should have stopped him early on, and because he hasn't, they want to start going for him a little bit.
Well, Reggie,
it's a competent performance.
Yeah, you're fighting a man who's unbeaten, Reg. I mean, wants to make you think Moorer's not a big punch, and this is good. See, he's just grinding him down. This is what Moorer is so good at. Keep control, get that chin down, and just get the sharp, jolting punches out.
Oh dear, look at this. Now it's a battle royal. 36 fights unbeaten, remember Botha. What was that, Jim?
Full credit, Moorer come back there. He took a couple of solid shots. I thought there was a reaction in his legs. Botha is so tired. Moorer just wants to keep tight and keep grinding him down. But you can't afford to take chances, because that's a thumping right hand that he throws. It's a lot of power into that shot. It's just one single shot, but he gets a lot of power into it.
Well, you really couldn't ask for more action than this as we come up to the end of the 8th round.
This is one of the best fights I've seen Michael Moorer in, Reg.
Yeah, I think probably the best.
This is developed into a real good battle.
Now, what kind of reception will he be getting here, I wonder?
Now listen, you got 12 minutes left, that's 4 rounds. What you do in the next 12 minutes, you're going to have to live with for the next 10, 20, 30, 40 years of your life. Your little son, he's not going to be told that his son beat Holyfield. He's going to be told he lost to a guy named Botha. Francois Botha, who was thought of with no talent. You understand? Anything you feel, he's feeling the same, but worse. You're just not digging. You hear me? And you can't talk about all the things you talk about if you don't perform. Now listen, do you want to live with that the rest of your life? Michael, it's going to happen. You got 12 minutes. You're behind. You understand? It's got to start here.
This guy's looking to fall down.
Now listen, quit giving him the right hand. You right. Don't let the jab, let the straight left hand go. And inside you have two choices. Find ways not to punch or find ways.
Come on, Teddy. Come on. I'm going to take Billy up. Come on, let's go.
Well, there we are. You can't get sterner than that. They were also doing the same in Francois Botha's corner, by the way. I mean, Sterling McPherson was saying, come on, you're back in the fight now in round 9.
Yeah, well, we all like to hear encouragement, Reg. They realise that's what Botha needs. I think it really up to now, it's been almost a punch-perfect display from Michael Moorer. Everything so controlled, very few mistakes, and look at the accuracy of the punches there.
Oh, that one as he walked and he waited. He timed that beautifully, Mora. I thought he was going to stop him earlier now, but this round has got a sort of taste about it, didn't it? He could, if he goes for it, I think Mora can stop him.
See, Botha is so ragged, and you can see now when he throws the right hand, the right leg's coming after it. He's so tired, he's got very little left, but he can still get power into that one shot. Moore still has to be careful. The good thing about Moore, you don't have to tell him to be careful because it's in him, it's ingrained in him. He's a careful boxer, good technician. But Moore wants to start backing him up a little bit here. Don't let him come forward with that right hand. You've got to give Botha some credit.
Oh, absolutely.
Nothing's gone right for him, but he's still hanging in there. Yeah, we can't question his courage, Reg. This has been a tough night for him so far, and he's still there.
Has no idea how to roll away from a punch at all.
He's so limited. When he's so crude, his punching's crude, his defence is non-existent, but there's certainly nothing wrong with his courage.
Well, they changed his mind halfway. They didn't have the strength to throw it there, Botha.
See, he doesn't even have the strength to put snap into his jab. He's just pawing with the left hand. See, that's the shot. This could be it, Reg.
Yeah, he's falling to pieces.
This could be it.
He's breaking up a bit by bit there, Botha, but what a punch up in the corner again. Oh, what a battle.
This guy has got some courage.
Oh, I'll say it.
He was gone there, that punch all the way down to his boots, and he's coming back.
Oh, and that one. Well, I'll tell you what, these fellas are fighting their hearts out, and the crowd's getting more than their money's worth.
And look at Moore,
in this case, so are the viewers on Sky.
Still his chin down nice and low, still textbook stuff. I'm amazed that Botha is still in there, full credit to him.
Well, he'll last a round out now, 10 seconds. What a round this is. I don't know how he's getting him top. Look at that, Jim, as he gets back to the corner. He's like an elderly man just walking home and finally resting.
You give me 3 more rounds, you're going to win the fight. Can you go 3 more rounds? You go all day in the gym. Here, give me a towel. You go out, give me a ring. Give me off a spine. Okay?
Well, he might have to do a bit more than win the last 3 rounds, Jim, don't you think, Botha? Have another look.
Yeah, well, they still got to pump him up because I think his corner realised he's 1-0, but that big right hand still keeps him in there with a chance. But what a show of courage. What a show of courage from Botha. Nothing has gone right for him.
Jim, the Nevada State Commission doctor then actually went in, but Botha didn't see him. He stood back, the doctor, and just had a quiet look at him without being noticed, really, which could be a bit disheartening to a fighter, obviously, if he thinks, why is he looking at me like that? Round 10, then. A really gutsy fight, this. Certainly by the South African challenger.
Well, Reg, of the 3 heavyweight championship fights we were looking forward to tonight, I thought this one might have been the boring one, the one that we were struggling with, but it's a cracker.
Oh, he took that punch there, more, and then immediately replied.
See, Moore now is looking for the stoppage.
Yeah, he's looking to dig in there as the trainer asked him to.
I would still like to see him, if I was in his corner, pick away, break him down for the first minute, because the first half minute of every round, both is going to be that little bit refreshed, and that right hand is still dangerous.
Yeah, like
see,
that.
there you go.
Like that.
You can still get power into that one shot. Well, Botha's been a little bit disappointed in the ability stakes, but he really has shocked me with his courage. Full credit here, the way he's stuck with his job, still hoping with that big right hand.
been hit with everything but the corner stall, really.
See, even now he's trying to back Moorer up. Moorer still controlled, still doing everything right.
Let's get back. Hold the hand.
Still Moorer can't just break him down that final bit.
It's where all that hard training really counts now, doesn't it? At the end of a fight like this, the last rounds. It really is a grueling battle, this one.
This is a real tough night.
Uncompromising.
See, that was a perfect punch. That was a sickening jab. Botha was moving in towards Moorer when that punch landed. That really was a sickener. You can see the reaction as it landed, but he's got himself through it and he's firing back again. Can't praise the guy highly enough for the courage he's showing.
Oh dear, look at this. It's amazing it hasn't gone over, Jim, and he's rocking all the time. Legs starting to disobey him a bit there as we come up to the end of this round. The bell could save him again here.
Moorer just doesn't have that extra power to finish the job.
Trying to be friendly now, both of there. To fairness, just a little bit of respect he was showing, really. I admire him for that, Botha. Just touching Moorer as if to say, what a round, what a hard game this is. People always say, well, you know, if I was getting $1 million, I wouldn't mind getting there. Well, they would. It's not only the fight, it's all the hard training these fellas have to put in, and then when you have to do this, it's nice if you can get a guaranteed one-round win.
Surprised there's not a lot more facial damage. There's a bit of swelling around the eyes, but think of the punches he's taken here in the 10 rounds. It's so clean, perfectly delivered. See, Moorer always moving forward. Shoulders in nice and tight, chin down, just pumping the punches out.
Come on, Teddy. Come on, Teddy. Let's go. Come on.
And there's Jim's unofficial again, 100 to 90.